Hey everyone, welcome to another video. This video I'm going to be sharing my what's in my pen case for my Superior Labor utility case. I am a big fan of this utility case. I take it with me everywhere. I love the extra space. It's pretty, it can get pretty full, and I'm going to show you what I take with me on various trips and how I pack this little guy up. So, as I mentioned, this is from the Superior Labor, which is a Japanese company that focuses on leather goods, and they have a special focus on craftsmanship and just high quality leather goods. And if I open this up, I should mention that this is the brown colorway, and I bought this one specifically at Baumkuchen in Los Angeles, online, I should say. So on the left, there's a kind of general pocket, zipper pocket, and on the right is a flap where you can protect some of your pens. I've seen people do a lot of things with this, with underneath here, and so one person in particular, her name is Jasmine, Journal with Jazz. She got this Galen leather insert, and she uses this to protect her fountain pens and kind of keep them separate from rubbing, against each other. And you could fit 4 and tuck that in to the back of that flap. So when I do take a lot of fountain pens, I usually use that. But if I am just, on the go and I'm trying to take a lot of my system, I take, let me show you, I take all of these. So let's start with the right hand side. Might take me a second to get all of this stuff out, but I take these tiny scissors that are shaped like in a pen format, and they have little handles that come out on either side, and these are TSA safe, so you can take them through the airport, and I take these with me, and they work pretty well. They're not as good as obviously regular scissors, but they definitely do the job. So that's one thing that I take. This is a pencil, mechanical pencil, 0.5 millimeter, and this is from the Stalogy stationery brand. So I like that mechanical pencil a lot. This is a uni pen, and this is waterproof, and it's 0.1. So this is a pretty fine tip, and when I go on trips and I'm planning on watercoloring, I will take a fine tip with me just in case I want to draw and then watercolor later. These are my Tombow Fudenosuke brush tip pens. So this is a hard tip and this is a soft tip. When I want to do some like lettering in my notebooks, I often take these. Or just like a bolder header for a journal spread or in my traveler's notebooks. This is my trusty Uniball 1F. I fill it with 0.38 black ink, and it's a good gel pen to have. And then often I'll take one fountain pen with me. So this is the Cafe Creme Sailor Pro Gear Slim. This is a regular Pro Gear. It has a beautiful coffee finial, and I believe this was a Europe exclusive, and I bought this from a reseller for probably too much, but it was like the perfect pen and I just loved it so much. So that's what I have on the right hand side. And on the left hand side, I usually tuck in washi tape. This is just a white washi tape from MT. I use it to tape in ephemera, or if I need to just adhere something really, really fast on the go. This is a really good one to have. I'll tuck another washi tape usually, depending on where I'm going, that relates to the trip. This is the Tombow Permanent Adhesive Tape Runner, and I love this thing. This is definitely a good thing to have while you're on the go, so you can adhere ephemera or, really anything, maps, etc. to your notebooks. And this lasts me a long time. Sometimes I'll bring an extra refill just in case. The last thing I have in here is my Canon IV. I also have taken the Kodak P10R, but I just like to have a pocket-sized printer because you never know when you're doing a spread and you're like, oh, I really wish I could have a photo of that right now. And it's almost like a blocker, like you can't keep going with your spread until you have that photo. I mean, you could leave room for it, and I've done that before, but it's just so nice when you're trying to travel journal to be able to print on the go. And I'm the kind of travel journaler where I do it right away. Like I don't wait until I get home to do the travel journaling. So I have to have all of my supplies ready to go. And I do it every night when I'm traveling, or every other day. So that's kind of how I'm setting up this. What's nice is that you do, like, even with this closed and everything in here, as I mentioned, like there's still room. So sometimes I will tuck in other things. So like this is a clear folder from Hobonichi. Right now there's just character stickers in here, but this is great. You can tuck stickers, you can tuck other ephemera, and that's really nice to have, and then it still closes. I don't like to make it too full, but that's something that's worked well for me. Also, because it's on my desk, I wanted to like shout out this cute little pen sleeve. It fits 2 Coecos, by the way, and it's from, I got it at Tarp Drawer in San Francisco, and it's from Colo, and I'm sorry, it's just too cute. So like if you wanted to take more pins and protect them, you could stick those in there too. So that's my basic foundation for my pen case. Another thing I'll say is that this thing is really durable, because look at the back. So I don't know if you can see it super well, but because I've conditioned it and stuff, but there's this huge scratch on here. And this is a really sad story, but I was traveling home from the airport in San Francisco, and unbeknownst to me, in my backpack, I had an enamel pin that the backing had fallen off. So it was just a pointy end inside my backpack. And this somehow was near it, and it just kept scratching it as I was moving through the airport in my travel. And oh my gosh, when I took this out of my backpack, I was like, what happened? But it's a testament to how thick the leather is that, I mean, it looks bad, but it's not the end of the world, and thank God it happened on the back, because I think I would have been devastated if it had happened on the front side. I wanted to mention a couple other pen cases that I use pretty frequently. This is the Yuruliku flat tools case, and I would say behind the TSL utility case, this is probably my most used. It's just like so handy. So let me show you how I translate like all of my stuff in here into this one. What I normally do is I tuck in my Canon IV or other printer in here, and then sometimes I can't fit the tape in here, so I'll take that out for now. But I fit that on the right hand side. Oh, I forgot to mention my my ruler. So this is, I got this like so long ago, probably when I was 22, and it's a Kate Spade clear ruler, and it's so lightweight, it's just plastic, so I love to have that. So I'll tuck that in here. Actually, I'll tuck it back here. And this does fit, because it's so tall, it does fit a like regular Tombow. So you can, if you wanted to take taller pens, you really could. So I'll just tuck in my the same trusty set of pens that I always take. Yeah, so usually my system looks a little like this. And this one is obviously a little slimmer than the utility case because of how wide it goes. So I would definitely recommend, if you wanted something slimmer, you can tuck less things into it. But for example, like this is pretty thin. And with the cotton case, you can be a little less precious about it. So that's also a really nice thing. Like, I don't feel bad about throwing this around as I would with the leather one, just because it is cotton or canvas. And then the other thing that I take sometimes when I'm just taking a few pens is this also Superior Labor. This is I forget what the exact name of it is. Might be flat tool case as well, although I'm not sure. I need to look that up. I found this on eBay and I just loved the blue leather. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And it's pebbled. And I feel like you don't see the pebbled ones as much lately. Like, they currently sell them in black, brown, natural leather, and maybe one other color, but the blue really caught my eye. And I think it was only like 50 bucks on eBay. So I definitely snapped that up a few years ago. And so if I was going to take this one on a trip, I'd probably just prioritize like my most necessary possessions. So I probably wouldn't take the printer because it can't fit. I'd probably tuck this into a different area. And I would take probably my Tombow Fudenosuke pens. Probably one fountain pen. Maybe I'll tuck that in the front. Definitely my ruler. Oh, that doesn't fit, does it? So a smaller ruler or straight edge. And then definitely my scissors. And then I could probably get away without the pencil, but I would probably need my Uniball. So you can imagine taking a really slim setup. Say I'm going to a coffee shop and I just need this. There you go. I like how it has these little separate areas to protect the pens. So a lot of people use this for just fountain pens, and they'll tuck one here, one here, one here. Yeah. Thanks for coming with me on this little tour of some of my flat tool cases and my pen cases, and the utility case, of course. So I appreciate it, and I hope you have a really great rest of your day.